What is up, amigos? Today we're looking at the aerodynamics of Algeria, and this comes at the request of one of you amigos. Last week when we were doing India, after that a user on Twitter called ToughGuy86 said, "Do Algeria next or else?" Not wanting to mess with anyone with the audacity to name him or herself ToughGuy86 on the internet, we obliged and responded with the only logical possible way. So here is Algeria, spinning around like a record baby. Algeria is quite a different country to what we've looked at so far because it is quite blocky. There aren't too many jagged paths to its perimeter. On the very eastern side of Algeria, and in fact we're actually standing off the perimeter quite a lot here, the wake is still quite big, but as you can see it doesn't extend too much downstream. This also happened quite a lot with India, which is our current leader on the leaderboard, by the way. Now remember that we are coming off a streak of record breakers. 2 weeks in a row a new country has beaten the old leader in the drag coefficient. Can we do the same with Algeria this week? And when we move into the middle of Algeria, we obviously get a big wake because the landmass is quite large here, as expected, but the wake doesn't really blow out that much. It hugs the geometry fairly well. That is good brownie points for a low drag coefficient. +2 brownie points here. Now onto the western side of Algeria, we've seen this quite a lot where there's just one little point poking out, and this makes a really large wake considering how small the geometry is. That is going to hurt the drag coefficient, -1 brownie point. Looking at Z-planes now, on the southern part of Algeria, the wake is large but it breaks down quite quickly. There isn't too much of an overt von Karman street, which means that this flow at this point is likely to be quite three-dimensional, which makes sense because we're at the edge of the perimeter. Wow. On this plane, the wake blows out a lot around the northern part of Algeria. This is not going to be great for drag. And these X-planes show a couple interesting features. The first is that even at the first X-plane, the wake is almost circular despite the object being quite quadrilateral, at least kind of. It's kind of like a wrecked up pentagon. But secondly, the wake has broken down quite a lot by the time we reach the fourth plane. That is good for drag. But the question still remains, will Algeria take the lead in the drag coefficient table? Let's find out. What is going on? For the third week in a row, we have a new leader. We went almost 2 months with Croatia being at the top, and now we've had a flurry of new contenders, with Algeria being the latest boss saying to the world, stick that in your pipe and smoke it. And that is the end of this video. If you'd like it, hit the like button, and if you want to see more like this, click the subscribe button, and we'll check out our aerodynamics playlist of the countries of the world. Peace out, amigos.